Fabiola again. I am so excited to cook with you guys. Today we are going to make pancakes, but these are special pancakes because it's perfect for the weather that we have right now. So we are going to make some pumpkin pancakes, perfect for the season, the best pancakes that you can eat during the cold weather. So let's start with the ingredients that we need, right? So you can use any of your favorite pancake mix, right? This is a super easy recipe that you can make if your parents are at work and you want some special pancakes. You know, you should be able to find a box of pancake mix, and if it could be Aunt Jemima, it doesn't have to be Hungry Jack. You're gonna need some milk, some syrup, of course, to enjoy it when you're done, some cinnamon, allspice, or you can use some nutmeg, 1 egg, and of course, pureed pumpkin, okay? You're definitely gonna need butter as well. So I'm gonna show you guys how to incorporate those ingredients together. So what I like to do is start with the wet ingredients first, okay? So we wanna start with the wet ingredients because we don't want to just throw everything in the bowl and mix, because what will happen is our pancakes won't be fluffy. So we have to separate when it's time to combine the wet and the dry together, then we do that when we get there, okay? So we're gonna need 1 egg. So we're just gonna 1 egg in there. And we're gonna need about 2/3 cup of milk. If you do not eat dairy, you can use almond milk or water, especially when you're using pancake mix. Okay, you can put a little bit of oil in the batter. That kind of creates like a cake texture, the oil. And then we're going to add like 3 tablespoons of the pumpkin puree. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna whisk that. I break the yolk with the whisk. So I'm gonna mix until I get all those pumpkin lumps are away. Or if you don't have pumpkin, you can also use sweet potato. So you just boil the sweet potato until it's nice and soft, peel it, and just chop it up or mash it up and put it in the same way that you would like you did here with the pumpkin mix. Alright, so as you can see here, the pumpkin is fully dissolved with the milk and the egg. Okay. So now we're going to add some cinnamon. You definitely need the spices in there. You're going to see the whole recipe on your screen, so don't worry, with all your measurements. And some allspice. You don't want to put too much allspice, because it's a mixture of different ingredients like cloves and nutmeg, so you don't want it to be too bitter. So about like a pinch. And then we're going to add our pancake mix and fold it in. If you like your pancakes sweet already, you can put some powdered sugar. I don't always add sweetness because we're gonna have it with syrup anyway, so. Okay. So there goes our pumpkin pancake batter. Okay, and you can also, if you have a waffle iron, you can use this batter for pumpkin waffles as well. Okay, so notice how I'm folding the ingredients so that I don't overwork the gluten. I want my pancakes as fluffy as possible. So I have a pan here that's hot. I'm gonna bring the heat up a little bit. So we have some oil, And I like to make my pancakes with a combination of oil and a little bit of butter, because that just helps create a really nice mouthfeel when you're eating it, and crispy edges on the pancakes. Okay. So here's the butter. Drop it in. Make sure it's swirled around. Center. You can move your spoon like this to make sure you have a nice circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. That's the cool thing about homemade cooking. You get that rustic look. Alright, so how do we know that it's time to flip our pancake? So if you get a closer look here, you see the sides are kind of bubbling up, but we also want to see some popping in the center a little bit. I also like to tap to make sure that the heat is going through, and kind of prepare your pancake a little bit by making sure it's not sticking to the pan. The color looks really nice. Okay. And the smell is really, really great. It smells like pumpkin pie. Definitely. Okay, so as you can see, you see those bubbles coming in the center. So that means the heat, the other side is pretty cooked, and it's trying to get to the other side to cook. So now we can flip that. You see those bubbles there? Alright? One time. Piece of cake. Alright? So you can tap your pancake to make sure that the pockets, any pockets that have some batter, kind of pop open so that they cook all the way through. Okay, so we can do 2 of these. We can show you guys one more time. Nice and fluffy. And that's because we did not over mix it. We didn't do too much. Okay. When you hear that sound, it kind of sounds like a ball. Would that make sense? Bouncing. Alright, so that's our first pancake. Perfect. Let's get one more end. With some butter. Like that sound. I love that pan. Alright. Alright, so here we go again. So we're going to make sure the oil and the butter evenly swirled around. I'm going to take my batter and drop it in the center of the pan. About 2.5 spoons. Now I'm going to swirl it around, spread it out in a circular motion to make sure we keep that round shape of the pancake. And I also like to push the edges in together if I'm really serious about having a nice shape of my pancake. You can do that too. You see how the heat is not too high. This is like, I'd say medium level on your heat. So it's hot enough that it's not frying your pancake. It's just slowly, it's like a slow fry. Alright, you're gonna tap it. Let some bubbles happen, which is gonna tell us that the heat is coming through the batter. If it cracks a little bit, that's okay. Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to taste good. That's the most important part. Okay? So it needs about 1 more minute. Look at those bubbles happening. So we have a little crack here. So let's see if we can flip it. I think we're ready to flip now. But we want to make sure that it's going to be a successful flip. So if you have an area that's cracked, kind of turn it and use the side that's not cracked. There we go. It's nice and crisp. You see that edge? Crispy edge? That's the combination of the oil and the butter that's doing that for you. That's my little secret that I'm sharing with you. And you will see the difference, trust me. Tap. This pancakes is extra fluffy. I love the color. And you can touch it too. If it kind of bounces back when you touch it, kind of like a pillow, you know that your pancake's pretty much done. But I like to be extra sure, so we'll leave it for a few seconds. You can, you know, take a little peek, look underneath. All right, our pancake is finished. So you can stack as many pancakes as you're able to stack. And we're gonna finish this with some whipped cream on top. If I can get this open. Okay, we got the whipped cream open. That was a challenge. All right, so let's shake it up. Oh yeah. And finish it off with some syrup. There you have it, your super easy homemade pumpkin pancakes. Perfect for the season. Thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you again. Enjoy. Okay, let's taste this real quick. Gotta have the whipped cream. Oh my god. It tastes like Thanksgiving and a pancake. Perfect. 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 You guys are gonna love this. Enjoy.